We're back up here on the little flat roof, the one that we really don't like. And we're just not going to get to it anytime soon, so we're tarping it. It still dumps lots and lots of water into the house. We have tubs underneath, but
I'm tired of the tub.
We're tired of the tubs. Frank and I went and got some. They're not copper this time.
Heavy duty stuff. Heavy duty Walmart tarps.
Yeah. I'm actually just sitting on the ladder. I don't want to get in Frank's way. But we're doing what we got to do just to give us a little more time. And it's a very warmish.
Think this will be the last time?
Of tarpon?
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope so. I mean, for the most part, we at least had it funneled in the right direction, in one spot. But just not a good
flat roof doesn't leak.
No, it's not going to now. But the big one does great. It's great. We know we have a lot of roofing to do.
That, I think, was the understatement of the year, baby.
I agree. We've got pointing to do. Let's see. What do we have to do? Oh, I know. All of it. We have all of it. Just to give you an idea, we took all that slate off to make the roof lighter. There's that dormer that has to come down. The other one is in the front. So this is just a preventative measure, and it's temporary. It's a temporary fix. Gotta do what gotta do.
I just keep thinking about it over and over and over, and I just want to knock something out and be done with it for
right. And then we'll get back to
a few months.
Right. And
the other one only was on here a year, right?
Right. Yeah. We'll take it. If it can keep water out, we'll do it.
The problem is there's so much structural we got to fix under here before we can put it back, put the slate on.
Right. And if we can do a temporary fix here and get to some of the major stuff, like the 2 dormers and the powder room, let's do that. So it works for me. Up here in the attic, here is that flat roof. And we have to do a lot of structural work on it, like Frank said up there. We're going to we added a beam here, and that one is just temporary for now. And we're still trying to decide how to actually support that. I think we're just going to end up adding a beam instead of bracing it like they did. Anyway, we have this area that catches water, and we still have this area that catches water. And these are the major places that we catch water. We just don't want to have to worry about it. I mean, after one rain, these were totally full. So we just want to make sure we get this taken care of so we don't have to worry about it anymore. So. Well, how's it going up there, baby?
Look. We got a new roof.
Look at that. That should work. That should work well. Okay, Frank got it all tucked in underneath the flashing, as you can see, and underneath the rolled roofing. And that should keep it from leaking. Looks good. Looks great.
That all needs done too, but I don't care.
Well, that over there is not, it's not leaking like this was. So, but that's still doing great up there. For sure.
Alrighty, it's time for an update on the little flat roof. I mean, we're gonna update the little flat roof by the stained glass window. It's been here for a while. Obviously, this underlayment wasn't meant to be on here for this long. So we're gonna start the process of putting down, torch down underlayment. Well, after I clean it. After it gets cleaned, we'll go down with torch down underlayment, and we got scaffolding set up. Gotta clean, or gotta put some kind of drip protector in this area because it's dripping into the powder room area, and we might need to fix that box gutter. There's a couple holes in it, but and we'll find out what's going on. Alrighty, it's ready for the next layer. It was getting wet a little bit, but that doesn't surprise me. That underlayment is good for 30 days or something like that, and it was on here for almost a year. And it had been ripped a couple times with slate falling from up there. So it'll be nice once we get the stained glass out. And we figured out that this used to be a window, so you could see the stained glass from the stairwell, or the back stairwell. But I've got to put down some underlayment, and then we can do some flashing along the walls here so it doesn't get all nasty inside. Hopefully this will be a permanent layer going on this roof.
Well, how goes it, Frank?
Oh, trying to make the house watertight.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We just need it to be watertight a little longer.
Well, we need it to be watertight forever.
Right.
This will make a difference.
Yeah, this will.
This is permanent. I mean.
Right.
This is permanent.
Going across into the maid's room there. Got all that. He got all that underlayment all tore off, and this is the base for the torch down roofing, which you all saw us put up there on the upper roof. Of course, this one, because Frank built it up more, has more of a angle to it, I guess.
Slope?
Yeah, that's it. That's the word I'm looking for. Slope. So, making some progress. Well, how's it going now? We got 3 rolls on.
Woohoo!
So,
Not quite halfway.
no. But as the sun gets further and further to the west, it gets shadier and shadier on here.
Shadier
As in less sunlight.
oh, not as in. We're doing a
No. When that sun hits that underlayment or whatever base sheet, it gets really hot.
almost as hot as you are, baby.
Oh, thank Bobby.
The would-be's found.
Yeah.
a
Oh, do you
number.
see it go in there?
Documenting my attempt at
Flashing?
getting underneath the flashing and all that.
Well, that's old flashing, that's for sure.
We'll probably be replacing it, but for right now, it'll try to keep stuff out.
Mm-hmm. Keep it away from the ball. That's what we need.
This is a counter flashing.
Counter flashing?
Yep. This would be the flashing,
Right.
but we're going to do all the flashing with the modified bitumen.
It's interesting, there is no more flashing. That's it on this.
Yeah, I know.
It's missing all along here. Okay.
But irregardless, this is going to be better than
Oh,
what was here.
Yeah.
It actually might keep it from leaking.
might keep a lot of the water out of the wall, for sure. You can sweep and sweep and sweep and sweep, but stuff still gets stuck. This splashing has definitely seen better days.
Yeah, I think it needs replaced.
Yeah,
But
I
they
think so.
had enough.
They had some
tar
tar
on
on
it.
there.
So, what could go wrong if you put enough tar on something? That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
What could go wrong if you put enough tar? Baby.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
We're getting there, that's for sure. We've gotten... We have this corner, and we have this corner, and the spring fights the excess. And we have that corner. Well, there it is. It's not totally done, but it will do exactly what we need it to do for now. Frank's finishing up over there. So. Okay. Baby, what you been doing since I was gone?
People don't know that you were gone. You were just at the clothing giveaway. That's not gone.
Well, I was doing other things. What you been doing?
Well, trying to figure out how to flash this stuff so we can temporarily have a temporary thing.
You got it cleaned out. That's what all that dust is. Got that step flashing in there. Looks pretty good. He's working on this side now. And this side over here. This is that hallway in the back that used to leak, so it's not gonna leak anymore.
Ish.
Well, ish, yeah. Some of the old stuff. It can go down there. He's marking them and then he's gonna bend them. He's gonna bend them like that so they go in where the mortar was. So looks nice.
Is it gonna rain?
It's supposed to.
Really?
Yeah. Frank's making really good progress over here on this flashing and counter flashing. Trying to keep as much water as possible out of the house.
A lot of work for a temporary roof, but who knows how long it's going to be temporary.
Well, that's true.
We've learned one thing: temporary becomes permanent.
In some places. In some places. So you're marking them. How big? How big is the piece actually?
Oh, I'm just doing 3 inch by 3 inch.
So, and it will tuck right in there and protect it.
A typical flashing is 4 inches, but this is just temporary.
Just temporary. Well, it's going to do great.
It's going to be better than what was here.
Oh.
Which was nothing.
Which was nothing, right. And anything to help Miss Mooreland dry out.
Because we've got to put it, we're above the powder room.
Right.
And we're going to put a temporary floor in the powder room, or a floor. And I don't want it getting wet.
Right. You all saw how wet that material was that was coming out of the basement and out of the powder room. Well, we've already fixed part of the issue by putting this underlayment on and helping the water drip that way instead of coming inside. And we know that water was getting along there. So this is just going to help it tremendously. So this is going to work on this level. We still have to work on those box gutters.
Yay!
Box gutters. Our favorite thing. This window has kind of been...
Well, we can't stop it from leaking because
right.
it isn't there.
Right, it's
But
not there. But it used to be a window, and they made it into a door. But we're just trying to keep as much of the water out as we can until we can fix it permanently.
And that's gonna keep some of it out.
It's going to keep a lot out.
It's gonna keep more than was getting keeped out.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep more than it's gonna been getting keeped out.
Uh-huh.
I don't see why everybody thinks it's so hard working on the Mooreland House. It ain't bad.
No? No?
Just sitting here in the shade, looking at the stars.
Yeah, and listening to the birds, it makes you sleepy. Okay, we're making some more progress on this. It's gonna just make such a huge difference in the basement. This was leaking pretty bad down that, I guess that stairwell, chimney base, whatever was right there. I don't think we're gonna put any more underneath there. But we got this, got some more flashing there, and Frank's working down in that corner to finish it up. So it's getting there. That'll hold it. That'll hold it. Did you bring your toy upstairs? Good girl, Mia. Did you get your toy? Did you bring it? You did? You brought it upstairs? You brought it upstairs? What a pretty toy.